Last week, we finally made it to the Bahamas and got straight to enjoying the warm waters and beautiful snorkeling, not to mention those Bahamian sunsets. Now that we were here, we were not disappointed by the easier sailing conditions and took the opportunity to fly our Jennifer sail now that we had light enough winds for the first time on the whole trip. We also tackled the next thing on the list of fixes that this old boat needs and have our first friend on board. Stay tuned to find out how his week went with us on board. Well, the excitement never stops on 106.
How not to catch a fish.
How not to catch a fish.
It was awful. So run.
We're kicking him off.
Yeah.
We don't like him anymore.
I'm done.
We wanted to meander our way slowly through the Bahamas, enjoying each and every sight. But we had a guest to pick up in the south and a storm coming in. So we made our way to Great Harbor Key Marina to shelter for the storm and solve our latest boat troubles, before enjoying a great night's sail and some light wind Jennifer sailing on our way to the biggest Bahamian island, Andros Island, to pick up our guest. We are sitting in a marina in... Where are we? In the Berry Islands at Great Harbor Key, and we just go through water so fast, and this morning making coffee ran out again, and we're not making water at the moment because obviously we're waiting on a storm, we don't have a lot of sun, and we open up the water tank to see how low and if it's really all gone, and it looks like there's a crack in the bottom, so we are pulling out the water tank to investigate. But the problem could not be found, so we put the water tanks back in, weathered out the storm, and left the marina as soon as the weather allowed to sail through the night. Upon waking the next morning, the winds and the sea were perfect for practicing flying our Jennifer sail.
The grass ain't always greener when you go and die. You gotta go before you can go home. You wonder just who I am, a folk singer always on the run. There comes a time in a man's life when he tells a tale he needn't tell. Hush, hush, honey, don't you go and cry. The grass ain't always greener when you go and die. You gotta go before you can go home.
We picked up Aiden, my friend from Canada who had been bone fishing on Andros Island. His time sailing with us around the Berry Islands did not exactly go as planned, as we were constantly running for protection from the wind, which seemed to clock around to a different direction every day during his stay. And we even ended up back where we picked him up in Andros before sailing truly upwind for the first time, tacking back and forth to drop him off in Nassau. But we did have some fun fishing and spending Christmas and New Year's together before he left.
Don't you go and cry. The grass ain't always greener when you go and die. You gotta go.
Yes!
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 Before you can
Aiden's already better than I am.
Oh, hey, Mr. Mahi. Or Mrs. Mahi.
You gotta go before you can go.
That is such the perfect size fish for us.
That's a 3-man fish.
Ah!
Is that a small mahi?
Yeah.
Aiden just went to reel in his fish and it was such a big one. It took our lure and a bunch of line, broke an eye off the rod. So we're just gonna rerun some new line and hopefully it'll be okay without one of the eyes, but it's our good fishing rod, so hopefully it's functional. At least we got the mahi first.
I think we're just going to have to cut it, eh? I'm just going to cut the top one. I've got a little loop here.
How much line do you have?
385 yards.
Oh. Yeah, there's enough grease to it. Yeah, you should be okay. You should be fine.
Wanted more in my life. I needed kids and a wife, but I seem to have lost it. When I kept on racing.
Oh, and you go through again.
Yeah, so just twice. It's just
And it never slips.
It's just 2 overhand knots, and once you get them tuckered down on each other, they hold. But one of the things is setting them properly. You want to make sure they're the same length. You want to make sure that
one loop isn't bigger than the other.
yeah. So you want to cinch them together at the same time.
Perfect. Lubricate.
Lots of lubrication.
Or as I like to refer to it as a gooby looby.
Now, the one problem with this knot,
Is the blood that you
Let's
draw
see the
from your
finish.
finger.
Oh my
the
god!
blood is that you cut.
That's the best lubricant, they say.
And I shouldn't.
Set nice.
Yeah, it's sitting fine. The only issue is that now reeling this in, because I didn't put it through that eyelet again.
Oh,
So
shit,
this
we
will be-
forgot about that.
This will be a lot of fun.
Comfortable there? Yeah. Powerful line.
Love the team effort, you two. It's beautiful to watch.
I've got the easy job. I'm just wide and he controls the tension. All the pressure's over that end. Quite literally.
Now, Aiden, for your finger, would you like a regular bandage or a pirate bandage?
Pirate bandage.
Obviously, a pirate band-aid, please.
You got it.
Actually, I don't think I need a band-aid.
Not too bad?
Yes, you
Okay.
do.
It's already dried up. Although the pirate band-aid is pretty tempting.
I mean, you'll feel pretty tough.
I will feel quite worthy of being on the sea at that point.
First day sailing, how's it going?
So it counts as
It's good. It's
Aiden's
good.
fish.
I haven't got sick yet.
Yeah,
I
that's
lost
good.
a fish. Broke a rod. Everything
Gaffed a
else is top notch. Gaffed a fish? Yeah.
Yeah, I did an awesome gaff.
Yeah, that was good.
One try.
We explored land, finding great views, historical pirate cave hideouts, and anchoring next to some beautiful beaches. And to celebrate the holidays, we tucked up in as close to land as the shallow Bahamian waters would allow, in order to hide out from the weather.
Just making some corn tortillas for your delicious ceviche.
Christmas Day ceviche! From our Mahi Mahi! And now we just need to catch another Mahi Mahi. Tomorrow, maybe. And we enjoyed our fresh fish, a bottle of port from our Rhode Island parents, a Christmas dinner feast fit for a king, Aiden's homemade scones, and some homebrew beers from our friends that we met back in Port Canaveral. Well, the beer lovers enjoyed the homebrew anyways.
Thank you, Matt and Michelle.
Matt and Michelle. Real treat.
I had enough of that head.
Oh, mine was quite nice. Good pour. This is perfect.
Oh.
It's a very nice beer. Like, very, very, very nice.
Yep, really good.
What do you want to say to Matt and Michelle, Kelly?
Thank you.
For this delightful,
Well, it wasn't for you, so give it back to me.
full-bodied beer.
But before we knew it, it was time to head back to Nassau for our friend to head home.
What did you think of your trip?
Sailing with How Not Sail a Boat, Callie and John, was one of the funnest experiences I've had.
It sounds like a...
Our wind wasn't great, so we didn't get to do as much diving, but the spirit on the boat is amazing. They're easy to get along with, very hospitable, very welcoming, and it's just been the most wonderful experience.
Okay, now tell the truth.
It was awful. So run. Don't come.
All right, you're free to go to the airport.
Yeah, you should have done this another time.
I know, I
just
really
stayed.
should have.
You should just stay.
I want to stay. I would gladly stay and eat Callie and John's cooking on this boat.
I've got connections at the
Any day.
college. I can hand in your resignation for you.
Yeah, you don't need a job, Aiden, right?
Who needs a job? Just live with Callie and John.
Everything, you got your wallet, you got your passport. Your passport's in that bag, as long as you don't drop it in the water. Good staying, Aiden. Thanks for a great trip.
Very safe.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful.
I don't get emotional very often, but I'm actually sad to see you guys go.
We're all alone. Stay tuned for next week as we check out some of the local spots in Nassau, make a trip to a special beach for my birthday, and John lets me loose working on the engine. Plus, I get to teach some of our new cruising friends how to scuba dive.